everybody. It's Lala. It's Lala. Oh, it's that Lala gang. The real true gang. Let's react on that mommy on the gang. We ain't no thotty on the gang. We ain't no begging gang. We ain't no scamming gang. We ain't no bend it over gang. We ain't no tight clothes gang. We ain't no fake pregnancy gang. It's that Lala gang. We the real mama gang. We ain't no fake drama gang. We ain't no scamming gang. We ain't no begging gang. It's that Lala gang. Holla, holla, holla. It's that Lala gang. As I said before, I hope everybody out there is doing good and great. I hope everyone is keeping y'all hands washed, sanitized, wearing y'all face masks, and basically staying out of the way. Before we jump into this reaction video, just let me say, just in case your post notifications is not doing what they supposed to be doing, I do ask that you do hop in your whip, hop in your hoorah, go ahead and take that cruise on over, because y'all do know I got them reaction videos uploaded. Also, y'all, let's check that notification bell. Make sure your notification bell is set for all or however you choose to have it set. Also, y'all, let's check that subscribe button. Make sure it's set for subscribe. Did not subscribe, because y'all already know at the end of the day, yes, that way. Before I jump into this video, just let me say my thoughts is my thoughts and my opinions is they are mine. Also, y'all, I did post a picture on my community post. If you was looking for the t-shirt saying, yeah, that way, I do have the t-shirts available. So if that is something that you're looking for or something that you want, I do ask that you go down below, click in that description box, click on the link, and it will take you where you need to go. Anyways, y'all, let's jump into this reaction. So let's jump into it, okay? So put in the comments down below if y'all seen the live, if y'all have seen the pictures that's floating around, if y'all have actually seen Jazz baby, the twin, Aiden, his eye. And I'm not just gonna say his eye, I'm gonna say his face, okay? Y'all, you know, you get a lot of these dumb people come in the comments and they say, why don't you give Jazzy a break? You know what I'm saying? Well, hell, why don't she give everybody else a break? Everybody is tired of seeing the foolery. Everybody is tired of the nonsense. Everybody is tired of hearing about her being tired. Everybody is tired of it themselves, okay? And at the end of the day, if don't nobody speak on it, it makes it look like it's okay, and it's really not okay. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time when we get on here, we just basically speak like, you know what I'm saying, give some advice. And at the end of the day, no, she don't use it, she don't take it. Well, let me take that back. I think she do use it, because now she has a toaster, okay? So them waffles no longer, okay? They no longer have to go in a microwave. So she finally got a toaster, or somebody provided her with a toaster, and girl, I am so glad, because I am so tired of seeing them little flimsy waffles. Who eat a flimsy waffle? I'm just saying, girl, nobody. Anyway, so maybe she do listen to some things, I don't know, but some things she don't listen to. You get what I'm saying? So anyways, y'all know she just got on here. It was it like last week or the week before she got on here, and the baby had hurt his eye. So she was talking about how she was at the emergency room all day, okay, because again, okay, we have another gash over our eye where we need stitches, okay? Not only him, Amaya had to go for the same thing. And at the end of the day, you wonder to yourself, how is these kids getting hurt? Why they continue to hurt themselves? Well, we know already, y'all, as much as we go in and look at her videos, go in and watch her live, that she does not oversee her kids. She tends to do other things while her kids is doing their own thing. We already know at the end of the day by watching her live that, you know, she will be in her room. She leaves the twins in their own room, the door closed, the room dark, just all the nonsense while she laying up on the live. I think before I would jump on the live, I would get up and make sure my babies is good, or I would get up and let my babies at the room, you know what I'm saying, change their diapers, make sure they fresh, let them do all that, and then I jump on the live. But no, none of that is important. What's important to her is getting on live and also talking to her best friend, which is her sister. That is what's very important to her. Them kids, they're not important. Anyway, to cut a long story short, so I was watching the live that she was on, and I noticed her baby's eye. Okay, I noticed his eye, but I thought I was tripping. Okay, I thought like, am I seeing something? Is something wrong? So to be honest, I had to go back. Okay, and I didn't go back just one time. I went back probably 3 times to take a good look. Like, is his eye look like his eye is swole? And I'm not just talking about swole, but it looked like it is shut swole. Okay, so I know I wasn't tripping, you know, and I started wondering to myself, like, what happened now? Okay, we just heard about the episode where he jumped off something. You couldn't say what he jumped off of or how he hurt himself because you was nowhere around. You just noticed like, he done hurt himself. Now it comes to his eye it looks like it's shut, y'all. And I also received photos where, to me, I'm gonna be dead honest. I feel like the baby was hit. That's what it looked like to me. The picture looked like the baby was hit. Okay, she sat up here on the live and she was saying, "I know y'all got questions and y'all want to know, but his eye, where he hurt himself and had to go to the doctor, it got infected." Okay. I want y'all to put in the comments down below because I'm not sure and I don't know, okay? When your eye get infected or you have a cut or however and it get infected, do it swell up that bad, that fast, just like that? You get what I'm saying? So why it swells your whole face? It swells your whole face and it looked like his mouth was going like this, you know, because all of this looked like it was hurt. I'm just saying. So this is what I want to know. You knew that it was infected, but you didn't do nothing about it? Or you knew that it was getting infected, but you let it get that bad? Okay. That's what I'm just saying. I'm just saying I'm not sure about it. Or did somebody hit this baby? Did somebody hit this baby, or did this baby fall off, or did this baby hit itself, hurt himself again? You get what I'm saying? Because I was looking at the picture, y'all. It looked like he has a knot right here and then the side of his face. Now, I don't want to sit up here and say, ooh, well, she hitting on her kids or she abusing her kids. But you have to look at the pattern, y'all. And that's a lot that goes on right today. You know what I'm saying? There is a whole lot of patterns with different parents and mothers and fathers that they do to their kids and they get overlooked. And at the end of the day, you feel like, oh, the kid was hurting itself or the kid fell itself, when actually the finger goes back to the parents and they are the problem. They are the issue. I'm just saying, y'all, because I want to know how many ER visits are we going to have. And I was looking at the comments in her live and a lot of people saying, oh, he's 2, he's going to hurt himself. Oh, my kids. I mean, come on now. How is y'all gonna sit here and sugarcoat and pack this foolery on the back to say, well, oh yeah, they do hurt themselves. Yeah, they do jump off. How many times are we gonna have ER visits? How many times? I just feel like enough is enough, you know? And if anybody see this baby face, they know this is more than just, oh, his eye is infected from the cut that he had or the gash that he had over his eye. So you tell me that the gash that he had over his eye got infected and it done swole his whole half of his face and done swole up. Okay, if that is the case, my jazzy life. Where did the knot come from? Because he has a knot right here. So where did it come from? I'm just saying, y'all, I look and I listen. And I listened to what she said yesterday because there was also somebody in her comments was asking her about the Benadryl. Now, if y'all go back, y'all remember that day that she went grocery. I don't think she went grocery shopping, but she went to HEB. She went to HEB and she was buying things, and a lot of people saying like, oh, she got condoms in her basket. She got, I think it was like Benadryl or some other stuff she had in her basket, all this type of stuff, okay? And Aiden was with her, but the other girls, they was not with her. And a lot of people was wondering, like, did she leave these kids home again? I believe she did. You know, she don't think nothing will happen. She just think all this is a game. And hey, she gonna let it do what it do. So she had Aiden in the store at that time. So somebody in her live asked her, what is the Benadryl for? She said, oh, the Benadryl is for Aiden, for his eye. Now, please correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought Benadryl is for when you have an allergic reaction. I thought Benadryl was a allergy medicine. I could be wrong. But how can Benadryl help if you got an infection over your eye? How can Benadryl help the swelling? How can Benadryl help at all? I don't think it can. So right there, there was a red flag. There was a question mark, because how did you buy Benadryl before saying you got it for Aiden for his eye, but how did you know his eye was gonna swell up or his eye was gonna have an infection? How did you know at the time that you was purchasing all this to say, oh, it was for his eye? Somewhere in there don't make sense. And from me to y'all, I just feel like this baby was hit. And I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I just feel like he was hit, okay? Now, even though I don't like the foolery that they put out, even though I disagree with some of the shit that they say and that they do and how they treat their kids, even though I disagree with it, I'm not just gonna sit here and just try to, you know, well, she did it. No, I ain't gonna do that. But what I'm going to say is, you sitting here trying to explain the reason why of, you know what I'm saying, he has an infection, or no, it's not making sense, and it don't make sense. Where do Benadryl come in at when he have an infection? I'm just saying, though. So did you take this baby to the ER? And if you did, what did they say? Oh, they let him go and told you, hey, well, take him to his doctor so he can continue to walk around with his eyes shut. So if it's coming from his eye and he have an infection, where's the eye drops? You get what I'm saying? If it's coming from his eye. But I don't get it and I don't understand, y'all. And I'm just saying, sometimes you got to sit back and you got to actually think about it. As we've been watching, we have seen so many emergency ER visits. We went from Amaya, and y'all already know the day before that even happened, but they say they keep videos and they add clips together. I don't know, but the girl had on the same outfit, she had on the same clothes, and that was the same day that Jazz was on her having a whole meltdown breakdown, and she got mad at the little girl. If y'all do not remember, she got mad at the little girl. I don't know if she was doing something to Ava's shoe or something she was doing out of line, and where that clip, it jumped and it went to something else. Then she come back with the clip like, oh, Amaya, her eye, you know. I don't know. I don't try to put nothing on nobody, but at the end of the day, it's like, we already see how she break down and have meltdowns on her live because she seems so overwhelmed and she seems so tired. But why is these kids always coming up with something, you know, a cut over their eye, or they coming up hurt, or something always wrong? And at the end of the day, you can never give the real reason why. Where he fell off something. That seems like the same excuses that we hear all the time on the news and everything else. You can say he fell or he hit this, he liked to jump, he liked to do this, but where is all this really coming from? You get what I'm saying? It makes you look at you, and it makes you wonder and question, you know, you. Are you getting very disturbed and very angry to why you hauling off and hitting these kids? I'm just saying. Like I said, I can be wrong, but that's just what I feel. Something in this household is not right. Because when you get mad, it's a different type of mad. It's a mad to why I can almost snap. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, that way. That type of mad. Because you turn into somebody else. I don't know, y'all, but I just feel like that's bad. You know, I don't feel like a 2-year-old should be walking around with their face swole up, and their face is swole up so bad, look like somebody hit the hell out of him. You get what I'm saying? I don't feel that it's right. And if nobody hit him, then what did he hit? You get what I'm saying? What did he hit to make his face swell up like that? You can't tell me this baby just have an infection from a cut from his eye and it did all this to his face. You can't tell me that. My Jazzy life, you can't tell me that. You need to find a better excuse. Because the question is going to come up, what happened to this baby? I'm just saying, though. And if it is an infection, you can say, oh, I don't want to show the people because they're going to have something to say. Well, shit, you show everything else. I'm just saying. So why try to hold back now? The reason why I try to hold back now is because you probably did some shit you weren't supposed to do and you're not really trying to show the people, but it slipped anyway and now it's out. Now, can you explain that? I'm just saying, though. Anyways, y'all, if y'all like this video, let's throw them thumbs up. And if y'all have not, I ask y'all to subscribe.
It's the la la gang, the real true gang. Let's react on that fake drama gang. That's